Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we started off the same way every show by saying thank you and giving a little bit of gratitude to you. I know that you could be doing a million other things with your time, so from the bottom of my heart, it does mean the world to me that you've tuned in and have decided to spend it with us. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cutting me, loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, so I'm excited about today's episode. This guest has been an early adopter of the Mac City Morning Show from day one. I think messaged me not maybe, definitely before the show even went out. So I'm glad that we got him on the show. As everybody knows at this point, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than I. So on that note, sir, can you please introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and what you're about?
Hi, yeah, I'm Willie. I'm a producer at Shaw Spotlight, and I also I'm a youth pastor, and I do some stuff with District Recording Studio and Lionheart Camp Kids Art stuff in the city. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, Willie, thank you very much for showing up today, man. Really do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
So you and I have definitely met once or twice. We filmed a video for the Arctic Winter Games that are coming up.
Yeah.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
But we've never actually had a chance to chat. So the amount of questions I have for you is endless, and I know we're not going to get to all of them. So let's start off first and foremost. What brought you to Fort McMurray? How did you start? How long have you been here?
Yeah. I came to Fort McMurray for a job. I think like everyone does.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember when we came, and I think we've been here 3.5 or almost 4. We're close to the 4 mark. So I'm like pretty new to Fort McMurray.
Okay.
But yeah, I came for a job it was the weirdest job ever. It was one job, but it was for one charity and 2 churches all wrapped up into one. So I took a youth pastoring job, which I still do, and then I was helping to start the district recording studio at Composite High School. So,
Okay. Sweet. So what church?
The Anglican churches, yeah. So I work with. We have our youth group uptown at in Thickwood, right across from Save on Foods.
Yes. Okay.
And then also downtown, right across from the car wash, is All Saints Anglican Church. So yeah.
Okay. You're busy then.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit everywhere, but it's fun.
That's awesome. That is great. So when you went to school, like this is the thing about being a pastor, like you can potentially go to certain educational institutes to study certain things like media and whatnot.
Yeah,
So how did you get into this world?
Yeah, I my Bible college
That's a
experience
Bible college. There you
was
go.
Bible college. Yeah, was it was a creative arts program, so it was really unique. It was purposely like hands-on, experiential. So it was awesome. We had the college campus was on an old dude ranch, and so the oldest
Oh,
building on campus was this like cabin, like real log cabin with animal furs
nice.
and stuff in it. It was a
Right.
recording studio.
Okay.
And so that was our classroom. So like we were literally like doing making videos, learning how to do recording. We made an EP as part of our thing, and
Right.
that was my college experience. It was
That's
so fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are crushing it in regards to when you go on social media now and you're learning how to like do this.
Yeah.
Most of the videos are from people who've gone to Bible college and they're like, "Hey, I'm doing this for my church and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like what we're doing." So, yeah, you guys learn a lot at Bible college for sure
Yeah.
that are like mainstream skills.
Yeah. It was amazing. What a unique experience it was to have. Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, definitely handy now. Like churches are just like doing this. It's
That's
like
right.
this is like bam, like so fast.
On
Like
high level.
yeah,
On
like
high level. And
major switch.
I'm gonna
So
shout out, or not shout out, but put a little bit of shade on the Catholic faith because I'm a Catholic, and they're not as good at it. They're not as good at it. They're just not. So, but yeah, you guys like I watch some of the live broadcasting that you guys do, and some of the stuff that you guys are putting out. High quality stuff, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
So there's something other high quality that you did, and you brought us a gift today for the Mac City Morning Show. This is a canoe.
Yeah.
Now, I was fanboying out on you when you first came here. You and your partner in crime put together an unbelievable short film
Oh, thank you.
about a canoe. So please, for the people at home who maybe haven't seen it yet, tell them about what this short film's about. Tell them where they can find it. It's unbelievable, man. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a video of me making a canoe paddle. I'd never made a canoe paddle before, And part of the challenge with the pandemic is that we can't, for Shaw, we can't film with people like we normally would. So we're like, what are creative things we can do at home? So yeah, made a canoe paddle for the first time, made a video about it, and you can find it on Shaw Spotlight, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. But
I'm sure we'll link it.
oh,
Yeah,
I
we'll
appreciate that.
definitely
Yeah,
link it in
yeah,
there. It's really good.
yeah.
And like I was telling you before the show started, my thing about it is, and I fall into this category of an amateur videographer.
Sure.
Definitely something I do for fun. I have a passion for it. People watch the stuff I put out. Thank you very much. But amateur. The video that you guys put out, the cinematography is unbelievable. The storyline is phenomenal. Like, it is a real piece of art, man. So congratulations to you guys. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Oh, I appreciate that so much, and I do have to say shout out to my wife. She helped me film a lot of it,
Okay.
and big shout out to Harvey Talk, a guy from my church, did the voiceover. Did
Okay.
exceptional job. So
Yeah.
it was a
No,
team
it
effort
is
for sure,
really good. It is
yeah.
really good. So how did you link up with Shaw? How did that all transpire?
Well, Shaw helped. I first met the wonderful people at Shaw with the work at the studio. They came in and filmed a couple of the like the youth music events we did,
Mm-hmm.
and so I met Matt at the time,
That's right.
and so volunteered with them on and off a little bit, and our paths crossed a lot. Matt became a great friend, and then when a spot opened up, I took a chance, and I was lucky enough to
That's
kind of
awesome.
land it. So it's like a dream job. It's so fun. We just we're
Yeah.
making videos, we're meeting cool people, we're trying to feature their stories
Yeah.
and show off Fort McMurray in a wonderful way to people, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a cool channel that you guys have. Like Channel 9, right? Is it Channel 9?
channel 10 on the old boxes,
Okay.
and channel 105 on Blue Sky.
What's Blue Sky?
It's like if you have a newer Shaw TV box. Yeah.
Okay. So what's Channel 10? What's Channel 9 then?
I think Channel 9 is the French channel. Oh, no, that's
Or
Channel 11.
might be the multicultural channel.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
some news channel like CTV or something like that.
It is the one channel, whatever channel it is. Like, I put it on because, like, in the background, I have like
Oh,
random
yeah.
stuff playing. So yeah, I see a bunch of your stuff.
Oh,
So yeah, it's cool. But yeah, that canoe one, man, I'm telling you, that was a
Appreciate
banger.
that.
That was a banger. So I know it's not open now, but I do want to talk a little bit about the district recording studio
Sure, yeah.
because I was in it one time and I was just blown away. What? How did that start? What it's about? Like, I don't understand how that level of equipment was put into that. Like, what a great opportunity for, I don't know who can use it, but it's amazing. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it was sort of a dreamed up thing by Rick Kirshner and some people at the school board like a long time ago,
Yeah.
and came to be because of some grants. So
Okay.
part some of the money actually came from an Anglican foundation in all the way across the ocean
Okay.
from England,
Oh.
and then but a big part of it was funded by the Red Cross as well.
Okay.
It's just building some infrastructure mostly as a tool for recovery for young people.
Okay.
So we've done a couple of youth recording projects, and we do Lionheart Camp, which is all centered around hands-on arts-based experiences for kids to just explore who they are and
Yeah.
give them a voice. So
It it's a crazy recording studio. Like, it's as official can get.
yeah, we got some sweet gear. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is
Fun
really
tools.
cool. So how many people usually kind of work out of that area, and who can book it? Is it just for children, or if you're a recording artist in town, can you rent out that space, or how does that all work?
Yeah,
And I
it's
know COVID is making
yeah.
everything weird, so nothing's like,
Yeah, we're
yeah,
kind of on an indefinite pause because of COVID right now.
Yeah.
Just with the way things are. So we're sad about that.
Yeah.
But it is for anyone.
yeah,
So yeah, anyone can come and make music.
super cool. So now I got to be honest with you. I thought you lived in Fort McMurray way longer than 3.5 to 4 years. You've
Yeah, we're
definitely
new.
got yourself out there. You're like a
Yeah.
part of Fort McMurray now.
Oh,
So where are you from originally?
Edmonton area. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
My parents built a house about 30 minutes east of Sherwood Park, and I was
Okay.
born and raised there my whole life.
Okay.
Went away for college with my wife. Actually, we met in high school.
Bunch of high school
And,
sweethearts coming on the show
And
lately here,
so
Tanner.
she followed me around, and then we moved up to Fort McMurray straight out of college, and it's
Okay.
been our home. So we're
Wow. Okay. So Let's hear the story. We got to get your wife on. We're gonna get your wife on now because you're gonna tell the story.
Oh yeah.
How did you guys meet? How did the courtship start?
Yeah, I met her on the first day of grade 12. My wife was actually homeschooled all the way from like grade 1 to 11.
Oh
And
wow.
they moved to Sherwood Park.
Okay.
And she went to public school for that was her first and last year of public school.
Okay.
And I met her on the first day. She was with her dad and she was trying to find her room. And I was like, oh, it's a really cute girl. But they asked me, so I was like, oh, I was happy to show them around. And anyways, but later, like I was a huge band nerd. I lived in the music room.
Okay.
But I heard her singing for an audition. It was a Christian school, so she was doing an audition for like our music worship band stuff. I was like, that is an amazing voice. Like I was just blown away. So I was doing like a little putting together a band for a group for like a younger grade,
Yeah.
and I had to go ask her. I was like, will you come sing with us? It was just like amazing. And then so she walked over and I looked straight into her eyes and I was like, bam, I was so blown away. I was totally embarrassed, turned red, and I looked down and I still like vividly remember she had like a silicone owl case around her iPhone. And it's just like ingrained in my mind because I was just looking straight at her iPhone. I could not look her in the face any longer. I was like head over heels instantly.
Right.
And I played it cool for like for a year. I tried to just
Oh,
be
wow.
a friend. Like I was like, but we became really good friends. We had like she lived on an acreage close to us, so like close, like
Yeah.
15 minutes away. But that's neighbors when you're on an acreage.
Right.
And so we carpooled all the time. We were like, anyways, became amazing friends, and we went on our first date a week before grad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you played the long game there. You like this lady a lot, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I
You
love her,
should like
yeah.
it's on camera now. You
Yeah.
beamed up. You're getting major brownie points when
Oh.
your wife sees this, man. That is awesome, man. That
Yeah,
is so cool. Okay. Now, you lived in the band. What instruments do you play? You're a band geek, you said. So
Yeah, trombone was my instrument. Yeah, I actually started on the tuba.
Okay.
It was like boring and
Yeah.
like not fun. Like because it was so big, they gave us two tubas. You got one at school
Right.
and one at home because they didn't want you bringing it back and forth.
That's right.
My home tuba sucked. It had like holes in it.
Okay.
Like you know how you got to empty a spit valve?
Yeah.
Well, when there's holes in your instrument, you know where that spit ends up?
Yeah,
Like on
all
your
over you.
lap.
Yeah.
Gross.
Gross. Yeah.
And so, anyways, I saw someone playing the trombone that looked way cooler, and I
Right.
switched, and then like I was hooked actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main instrument, or are you able to dabble with other instruments?
Yeah, I play a little bit of guitar, and I can like voice chords on a piano.
Okay.
But trombone was my thing. I took private lessons. I
Okay.
even played you've probably never heard of this, a sackbut.
No, never
So
heard
a
of it.
sackbut is like the predecessor to the trombone.
Okay.
It's like a early music instrument. Like I played in like extracurricular swing bands, and we played like dances, like swing dances were
Yeah.
really fun. So
Neat.
yeah, it was my like I was sure that I was gonna spend my whole life playing trombone, but
What happened?
went to Bible college and then
Okay.
moved to Fort McMurray. Like
Is there an industry in trombone? What do you do? Because I love for
Yeah.
the kids, younger
Oh, yeah,
generations
yeah.
watching this, like there are different careers out there. So like, how could you make a living off playing the trombone?
well, yeah, like in bigger centers, like you can literally get like a salaried orchestra job.
Okay.
Or you can like a lot of people freelance. They play gigs. There's trombone, especially in the jazz circles, is big, and you can teach. And like my master plan was to do music degree, education after degree, and teach band.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
but so
Now you just make cool films instead.
now we do something totally different. So we would have never pictured ourselves here doing what
That's
we're doing,
right.
but it's amazing.
It's funny where life takes you sometimes, man.
Yeah.
It's all fun. It's a journey, but yeah, if you sometimes it goes off track a little bit, but once it's all fun.
Yeah.
It's all fun because like you obviously love what you're doing now, so
Oh yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
So on that note, Tanner, it's his segment. You watch a show, so you know what's about to hit you.
Yeah.
The Mac City Minute. Best of luck to you,
All right.
Tanner. Hit him with the Mac City Minute.
Question number 1. What was your draw to the Mac City Morning Show before we ever filmed?
Oh man, you know what? I was just so excited. Like nobody knows how awesome Fort McMurray is. Like doesn't seem to. So I was like, come on, like a commitment to every day telling Fort McMurray stories. Like that is awesome. Like I was on board. I was like, I don't know what it looks like, but I'm stoked. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What is your favorite part of being a pastor, specifically for youth?
Oh, like, you know what? Just like specifically for youth, like youth are more curious, more passionate, like they just like and know like there's stigmas and structures that develop as you grow up, but those are still like fresh. Like you can like ask anything, like anything's on the table. Like imagine a spiritual environment where anything's on the table. Is God real or is he not? I don't know. Let's talk about it. That is a conversation you can have in youth ministry that you harder to have in like Sunday morning.
Question number 3. What is your favorite part of filming all of the different things you film?
Oh man, I don't know. It's there's camaraderie in the filming. There's I meet all sorts of people that like you just someone's cool and then you go to do an interview with them and they're even cooler after. That's probably my favorite part. Yeah.
Question number 4. What is one way you use music in your everyday work life?
Oh man, that's a good question. You know, I probably actually the most common thing is when I need a break, I go over the piano and I'm really bad at it, but I really try to sort of like play out how I'm feeling. I find that's really therapeutic and yeah, like for little breaks. Yeah.
And your final question. What was your favorite part of your mission overseas?
Oh yeah, yeah. We went to Mexico a few years ago with King's Kids, which was the charity that was yeah our first year here. It was amazing. We got to do some fun stuff, but that was my first time I went with a camera to make a film all by myself, and so that was pretty significant, telling a kind of a story that bridged different people from different places and having to figure it out. Yeah, that was fun.
And those have been your 5 questions.
I know I wasn't on camera for that, but my face was pure bewilderment. I don't know how you come up with these questions.
I know people.
Like how did you know we went on a mission?
I know him.
Wow,
Yeah.
Tanner with the questions, man.
Tanner was a good friend at Photosource when we moved here. He was always excited when Tanner was there.
Okay.
Get to have a little chat.
Always
Yeah.
excited to help anybody who's willing to have a chat with me too.
There you go. That's how I met Tanner as well. Photosource. He hooked me up. I was making videos with my phone,
Okay.
and I pinched the microphone jack,
Yeah.
so I needed to buy a new phone to make videos.
Okay.
And I went in to buy the new iPhone. It was like $2,000. I was like, I'm not buying a $2,000. I tried to barter with them at Shaw. They're like, hey, that's not how this works, buddy. And I was like, I'm gonna go buy a camera.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you should totally do that. I'm like, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
They're like, neither are we. So I went to Photosource and Tanner was there. I was like, hey man, this is what I'm trying to do. And I wanted to go in one direction. And he's just like, yeah, that's a horrible direction to go in. I'll hook you up with what you need. And from that moment on, it was like instant bros. We're on.
Yeah. I love
And
it.
every time Tanner saw me, he's just like, Elliot might not spend money today, but he's going to spend money eventually. And so we had a lot of fun buying some pretty unique gear, which I still utilize. So Tanner, killing it.
I'm a great salesman and I'm still teaching you how to use all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, see, do you actually listen to when he talks about how to use the gear?
Oh, well, sometimes.
Yeah, see, you're better than me. I'm not even gonna lie and say sometimes. I just take it back to Tanner. He's just like, okay, you do this, 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 and this, and then I'm honest with him, like, yeah. So if I need to fix this, I can just come back and find you, right? And he's just like, yeah. And so that's what I would do. I'd just be like, hey man, can you? I just go down to Photosource. Hey, I don't know what I did. Can you please fix this? And
Yeah.
he's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'd take
Sure.
it and fix it without saying anything. And
Yeah.
we'd have a conversation while I fixed it. And I'd go, there, it's fixed. And you'd be like, okay, thank you. See you next
Yeah.
time I need something fixed.
Yeah, that's it. All right, I gotta ask you because Tanner is a baker and he bakes cookies and now scones, and they're delicious. You had 2 already,
I had 2 already.
so I'll have a second one when we're done filming. But what is a snack of yours outside of Tanner's awesome snacks at the greenhouse? What do you like to eat snack wise at home when you're not eating Tanner scones?
You know what? My go-to snack. I'm trying to make this like I know I need rhythms in my life. You know, schedules.
Okay.
And I was thinking about like what are rhythms and schedules I could really adopt. Well, my Oma and Opa are Dutch, and they have a solid afternoon coffee. Like you sit down, and that's all you do is you have a coffee and you have cookies and all sorts of wonderful things with that.
Right.
So my new go-to snack that I'm trying to do every day is around 3 o'clock. I make myself a pour-over coffee. I really try to be intentional about it, make a moment, and then I take a stroopy waffle. You ever had one of these?
No.
Okay, you need to have one of these. They're like a waffle, like kind of like a waffle cone material,
Okay.
with like a deliciously like honey sweet syrup in between. It's like a sandwich, and then you set that on your coffee. You let it just get nice and soft and warm and delicious, and
Okay.
it like melts in your mouth, and you wash it.
Sounds
That's,
like a waffle crepe.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
No,
that's my go-to. Yeah.
Okay, nice. I like that 3 o'clock thing. I have a an alarm that goes off every day at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I read somewhere, and you could fact check me at home if you want to, but it comes up in a bunch of different Bibles. And when I say Bibles, I mean like, a bunch of different scriptures. That 3 o'clock is the time where gods are more in tune to listen to your thoughts and your prayers. So at 3 o'clock every day, my alarm goes off, and I send positive vibes into the universe.
Okay.
I don't necessarily ask for anything. I'm just like grateful, positivity, gratitude. Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody else gets it, and I get some back.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's cool that you've got a routine at 3.
Yeah.
Very nice, Tanner. We got to get. How do you pronounce this?
Sropi waffles. I'll get some for you. Like
Okay.
you can get them at Save-On, but they've been there a while.
Okay.
I get mine from a place in BC.
Okay, you got,
got a guy.
You got a
I'll
guy.
bring some next time.
Okay, good. I like
A
it.
stropey guy.
There you go. Okay, man. That's it. That's 20 minutes. I know we might have gone over a little bit. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for supporting the show. I think you've heard the shows, obviously. Come back again and again and again. This is not a one-time thing. Anytime you're in the neighborhood, now you know where we live. Just come, hang out. We can record shows. It'll be a lot of fun. But before I let you leave, please, shameless plug. Where do you work? What are you about? How people can get in contact? How can we support Shaw and what you guys do?
Yeah, just look for Shaw Spotlight on Facebook, and there's lots of great videos, not just from us, all across the country. But and then if you want to volunteer, or you want to make a show, or you want to put anything on TV, please just send us a message. Yeah, just and if you go to shawspotlight.ca, there's an email that goes straight to us instead of to the National Bank. But
there we go. Very cool. Awesome. Well, on that note, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world, that's another episode of the Mac City Morning Show completed. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been your host, Elliot Pierre, and I really do appreciate your time. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
I said this. That's another Mac City Morning Show done.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.